Hi there. Right, today we've got a lot to do, but before we start, I'm going to put up these two pictures that came out of the office on the wall here. Now we have a load of pictures that are going down the wall, and I want to add these two to it, so probably there and there, something like that. That'll look pretty nice. So, let's give it a try. Because I'm a big fan of reusing whatever I can, these are the same picture hooks that we took out of the wall. And here we go. Oh, for goodness sake, why won't it go in? Go in! Just bend the nail. Just go in. Well, it's kind of in, it'll do for the moment. As long as Jen doesn't see it and berate me, I'll be fine. Oh, come on. This is the part of putting pictures up that I despise. Trying to line up the hook. There we are.
Cool.
Looks pretty good.
I'm thinking, if I get enough trunking, I can put in a third camera as well today quite easily.
Okay, don't overdo yourself, babe.
Quite
Jen's planning what we're going to be doing for the rest of the day. I just made another mark on the wall. Let's hope I don't bend this one.
We've got a tub of paint for touching up all the marks you make.
I can't even see where I've made a mark.
Oh, wow.
There.
That wall's becoming quite intensive, isn't it? I like it.
Yeah. You didn't like the idea of putting all these pictures up in the first, did it? You thought it would look weird, like on the start of Up.
No, I like it. It's the perfect wall for pictures because we're not using it for anything else.
Exactly, that's why I wanted to do it. Oh, for goodness sake, it's done it again. Oh, totally ruined this one. You know why?
Why?
Because I hit brick. Old houses with ridiculous brick. This one straight needs to go in. No! I've screwed two nails now, they're totally destroyed.
It's hitting brick, the plaster's too thin. I'll sort it out in a moment.
Jen to the rescue. So you've come on an epic quest for a tube.
Yeah, and when this giant man cupboard is brilliant.
Tubes of all sizes and shapes.
Don't want to really tell names of where we are because we don't do free advertising, but I'll give you the initials, B&Q.
Strangely warm just by the wind. I left Jen to deal with the car for filling petrol. Gonna get something nice for lunch. So Jen's outside putting up some cabling for the CCTV that we're putting in, and I'm busy cooking dinner. But while I was cooking, because it's going to take a while, I was looking at Chinny Vision's YouTube channel, and he was just talking about PDAs, specifically the Amstrad pen pad from 1993, and that reminded me of my PDA, the first one I had back before they were built into mobile phones. That was a Sharp Memo Master Alarm 600. Now it wasn't the greatest PDA ever, it was a basic thing, but it seems that it pretty much did what the Amstrad pen pad did, only in a much better way. This is what it looks like. It's got a full keyboard there with plastic buttons, a couple of lines display, search abilities, alarm clock, phone numbers, calculator, schedule, reminders of anniversaries, things like that. And I loved this thing. I used to use it all the time because it stored all my phone numbers, which was always useful, and I could usually find it, which is even more useful. Now, of course, I'm trying to turn it on, and yeah, it doesn't do anything because it hasn't had a battery in it for ages. I don't know whether I've ever changed the battery, so I'm going to try and change it now and see what's here. But here's the weird thing. Here's the pen pad thing, and that's my iPhone 6s Plus. It's the same thickness if I put the, what's the word? Case. I forgot what I was talking about. If I put the case on, it's about the same thickness but it's much smaller. And that's interesting because when I think about old devices, I usually think they're going to be huge. But this one was pretty good for its size. That whining noise in the background, by the way, is Jen on the roof dealing with drilling through into the house to put in the cabling. So let's see if I can open this up. I've got a watchmaker's screwdriver here. I have a horrible feeling that we're not going to be able to do this. Yeah, it doesn't want to move. All I'm doing is rounding out the screw. Tiny, tiny screw. And you just can't get in. Oh well, there's a sad thing. Most likely the battery that's in here is probably corroded. It's been in there for like 20 years. So even if I could open it up, you don't know. It's a shame. It would have been nice to have had a look at it and seen what I could do, but I am literally just rounding out the screws, so we'll have to leave it there, sadly. But very useful back in the day. Anyway, I'm going to put a link here, somewhere here, to Chinny's channel, so you can have a look at the Amstrad pen pad. A precursor to what we tend to have these days. Would have been very interesting if they'd continued with it, but that's how it is. It's an absolute rat's nest under my desk at the moment, isn't it? I'm so looking forward to when we get it all sorted.
Do you want to show them the hole in your ceiling?
It's not looking too bad though. You've got the wires going in the couplings. Not
Yeah,
the couplings, the
I know what you
things
meant.
going down the side.
Yeah.
Until you get to this. And then it's...
It's waiting for a bit of other work to be done before the cables all get sorted.
yes.
In fact, I'm looking there. These cables... Look, how much slack? No, we don't actually really have a lot.
We don't have a lot of slack. So that's a plan for another day.
Yeah, just a bit. I'm going to bed now. Goodbye.
Today has been a funny day, full of things that have to keep going on. And it's odd, because I feel like I've got not much done, but what we've done is significant, so I'm not too worried. But on the upside, I also have this brand new whirring sound that's going on in here, because the new security camera system that we spent all day and a lot of yesterday installing is now installed. We've got a bit of fiddling to do and a couple of cameras to properly wire up, but we're doing very, very well. And by the time you see this, we'll probably have got the first couple of cameras that we needed to sorted out, so that's good. And what I've got here is a temporary monitor wired straight into the security box so I can check everything that's going on, and it's quite useful. It's like I've got my own little command center here. Now, normally I wouldn't have to do that because what we'll be ending up doing is wiring it through the Mac. So I've got everything around the house going through this, and then I've got everything set up without taking up too much space, which is great. Yeah, it's been a long day, which is why I haven't had much to vlog about, so I've put together what I have. There's not much you could do, really. But, oh, I'll be happy when it's finished because, my goodness, the work we've had to do. And then when we found out that we'd accidentally wired the wires for the house the wrong way around and had to do it all again. Yeah, took a lot of time. Still, no effort, no outcome, so we've got it done. And the main thing to come from this is that the main bulk of what we needed to do is now done. So I'm really happy. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have more for you than what we've got today. But I didn't want to leave you without an update because I'm trying to say that I have stuck to a vlog a day, even when it's immensely dull. Sorry about that. Hopefully I'll have better for you tomorrow. See you later.